To be or not to be? Wasn't much of a question for you, was it, buddy? Come in.
Hey! It's me, Biff, the Tekno Hobbit.
Yeah, Biff, you told me your name the first time.
Oh, yeah. I thought I'd come back and have another drink. Can I get one of those diets? Only a little more it and a lot less dye.
Yeah, we can most definitely do that for you. Before I do, I just want you to know, you don't have to ring your own imaginary doorbell whenever you come in.
Well, I wanted to be polite.
That's actually really nice of you.
I
One
know.
sec. There you go.
I always love it when you do that.
It's, you know, magic. So, what's going on? What brings you to the bar?
Magic. I needed to ask you a question. I needed to ask you a favor, really. As you know, I'm kind of stranded back in this timeline, and I have a few questions that you could help me with.
Well, actually, I wanted to talk to you about that, too. You know, I do have some powers. You give me about a week or so, I could probably just snap you right...
No, that won't be necessary.
Oh.
I'll be honest with you. I'm not really stranded in the timeline. Sure, yes, I'll admit, I was stuck for a while, but I've kind of worked through that. You see, the time ship that I was in technically wasn't mine.
You robbed them.
No. It was a rental. You remember I said that it's more economical to travel forward through time than back through time?
Yeah, I wasn't there for that event, but yeah, I watched it on the show.
I meant that literally. They charge your credit card for traveling back in time, but not forward in time.
Uh-huh.
It's a lot like in this era if you rented a car and then just drove it backwards the whole time. You know, the odometer doesn't go forward. Anyway, I came up with a brilliant idea to rent a time machine, just travel forward, and then, you know, get my deposit back, and, you know. So anyway, when the fat man and his pet popped me out, it did kind of strand me here, but, you know, hey, I've got the old trans-dimensional gateway, so I'm really in good shape. No, the time ship went back to the future, and I decided to stick around for a little while, mainly just to kind of get away from the ex-wives for a while.
Ex-wives?
Yeah.
How many do you got?
17.
How old are you?
I'm 49.
Oh, well, yeah. Get them while they're young.
I had a bit of bad luck, you know, women. But that's what I wanted to talk to you about.
Yeah.
I am in this timeline. And
Don't waste your drink, sir. Have a sip. God.
Certainly.
Delightful.
I agree. Now, while I'm in this timeline, I've noticed a few things.
Uh-huh.
I'm afraid that I might be contaminating this particular timeline. Now, I say that because I've noticed some oddities, some similarities. For instance, there was an animated show, a cartoon, that featured a forward-traveling time machine. There was a series of movies about some archaeologist that wore a hat very similar to mine.
Yeah, Indy.
Exactly.
It belongs in a museum. Yeah.
So I'm just afraid that my mere presence here is contaminating the timeline, that I'm changing the reality just by my presence. I've been looking for other examples of it.
Oh, you mean kind of like how your vest is using that new show, Bleep My Dad Says. Well, actually, it's shit my dad says, but, you know, family programming, we can't fucking cuss, you cunt.
No. This vest is unique. This vest, one of a kind. I was given this vest, this very techno vest, when I got my master's degree in Tekno Hobbitry. This was given to me by Professor Memes himself. There is no other vest like this in the multiverse.
Hate to tell you this, but in our reality, you can go online and order one for about $50. In fact, that's why the lead character wears it. It's a survival vest. It's supposed to have, multi-pockets and multi-uses. Who the hell is it?
No. Nope.
Yeah, no, it totally is. In fact, who is it that wears the thing? I think it's, Captain Kirk, Will Shatner.
Shatner?
Did you really have that long of a take for you to go ahead and get it to reach your brain before you spit it out?
Well, I wanted to make an impact.
But yeah, Will Shatner.
Sorry about the floor. Shatner?
Yeah.
Shatner.
Yeah.
Shatner.
Yes.
Shatner. Shatner?
Not Spock. Shatner.
William Shatner?
Yeah, Bill Shatner.
William Shatner is wearing a replica of my Tekno vest?
He claims it's the original.
He's wearing my precious vest?
Yeah.
Oh, Shatner's wearing my precious vest. You know whose fault this is?
You, because you came to our timeline?
The Fat Man.
Oh.
If the Fat Man hadn't brought me here, Shatner wouldn't be wearing my precious vest. There's only one thing to do. I've got to kill the Fat Man.
And his pet, right?
But first, what smells like a Turkish whorehouse?
Oh, well, actually, you caught me on a most auspicious occasion, sir. I'm actually going to be spicing my own rum.
Oh, I love spiced rum. Do you make your own?
Most definitely. Would you like to know the ingredients?
I'd love to.
All right, Biff, got all my ingredients out here. Move your crap out of my way.
Alrighty.
Thank you, sir. Now, to start off, to make your own spiced rum, you need rum, right?
Right.
Now, whenever you go to the liquor store, wherever you go, what kind of rum do you normally get?
Spiced rum.
Don't.
Okay.
There we go. You see, spiced rum, normally every single one of them use some chemical formula and they just push stuff into it. It's really not natural anymore. It's all crap. It's all pre-made and it's all shit. I personally have my own recipe for spiced rum, which does so much better. So first thing you're going to need to get is a huge bottle of rum. Just make sure it says aged rum, not spiced rum. And then you split it off into whatever you got there.
Do you need a crystal skull to do this in?
Well, it doesn't have to be a crystal skull.
That's not part of the magic.
No, there is no magic. This is just an infusion.
Ah.
Really, all you got to do is just split it off into 3 separate bottles and make 3 separate batches, depending on what kind of flavor you want for it. I'm showing you my general, this is for me, spice, so I'm just going to go ahead and use what I normally use in mine. Most spiced rums use about 5 different items in it. Mine uses more because it's my special recipe. First thing that's always in there, a clove. 1 full clove. Don't put any more in there because if you do that, it's going to smell like a Russian whorehouse, and I want it to smell more like a Turkish whorehouse, so just 1, okay? Okay. Next, you're going to need allspice seed. Allspice is not just a deodorant anymore. It's actually also a spice, a very old spice that can be used on anything out there. So go ahead and add 2 or 3. I add 3. 2 might be too much for you pussies out there. Next, cinnamon. Try to get the natural stuff, the real cinnamon sticks. But if you can only find the stuff that's served in a bottle, make sure it's in stick form and not powder form. Take 1 full stick, drop it inside. Next, nutmeg. I know most people say whenever you're using nutmeg, grind it up, put it in something. Not when you're trying to just infuse a lot of flavor into a liquid. You want to have about half of a full nutmeg and just plop that thing right down inside. The final ingredient that you always find in spiced rum is vanilla bean. Real, pure Madagascar vanilla bean. I normally put 2 in mine, however most people go ahead and just put in 1. I already got that one split and I'll put it in there. This one, however, I'm going to split for you guys. Just take your knife, put it right in the center of it, bring it down slowly. Now the reason I'm splitting it is because these things are cured and dried so that all the flavor is on the inside. If you peel it back, you'll get, oh, smell that.
Mmm.
Isn't that good?
Vanilla-y.
I got it all over my fingers. Disgusting. Go ahead and put it inside your rum. That's what's in a normal spiced rum. Leave it in there for 2-3 days, 2-3 weeks. Just test it out and see what you think of your own flavor. If you want to leave it in there longer, just leave it in there whenever you want to and just pour yourself a shot or two. That's all you need for, your normal deal. Me, however, I'm a little bit crazy. I add some certain ingredients to it, all my own. First being dried pineapple. Dried pineapple is the kind of fruit that soaks in a lot of moisture for your infusion, so I can just put in a few pieces into mine. Soaks up that rum and also makes it really delicious when you get those final shots. Kind of like getting the worm in tequila.
There's a worm in tequila?
Well, normally, yeah.
Huh.
Oh God. Okay, 2 more ingredients and then we'll be done, guys. Next one ingredient that I put into mine that no one else does. Crystallized ginger. Just get 1 small little piece, put it in your rum. Put any more than just 1 little tiny piece in it and it's going to taste like you went to a sushi restaurant and drank your meal. Final ingredient is going to be mint flakes. I know what you're thinking. Mint flakes. All on top of your rum. It's going to be disgusting. Well, use a sifter. Use something to pour out the little mint bits when you're done with it. For the love of God. Man up, sir.
Sorry.
Nice little bit there. About a teaspoon, tablespoon or so. And then you're done. Go ahead and pop your cap back on it. Shake it up a little bit to get everything mixed up inside. And just let it sit. And there you go. Kato spiced rum. And there you go. Just shake it up a little bit. Let it sit for a couple of weeks. And then you have your own spiced rum. So I'm going to let this bad boy sit up on the top shelf for a little while. Probably about 2-3 weeks. And when that time comes, it'll actually be eggnog season.
Eggnog? I love eggnog. I can't wait for eggnog. Oh, I'll be back in about 2 weeks and we'll do eggnog. That sounds great. Oh, I was supposed to do something else, but I can't remember. Doesn't matter. Eggnog!
See, that was an easy out for the fat man, too. Oh well. I've got other plans.
My precious.